Warcraft Monday, everybody. Welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Today I'm going to be reacting to Ask the Locals Dragonflight playthrough part 15. Let's play World of Warcraft on the AzerothDan YouTube channel. If you guys want to check out my previous reactions to the other Dragonflight playthroughs done by AzerothDan, remember the playlist card is going to be at the top here. Just click on it and be able to access them. If you want to check out the original video as well as AzerothDan's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. Yes, part 14, the Azure span. Artraxius has finally arrived at the Azure archives, and to our surprise, or should I say to my surprise, we only found Caligos, who was present for the Blue Dragonflight. There were no other Blue Dragons around. It was just him making a lot of copies of himself, working in the archives, trying to fix things, trying to research things, and he's all alone. There's no one else there with him, helping him out as a Blue Dragonflight. And we also got to reactivate the old stone, if I'm not mistaken, and then we also saw Sindragosa. Yes, Sindragosa's virtual intelligence, if I can say that, has appeared and is also trying to help Caligos in getting his people back to the Azure span, helping the people within the Azure span as well, and also getting the magical ley lines. That's what they call it, right? I forgot what they called it. But yeah, getting the magical ley lines back into the Azure span so that it can power up the archives, I think, or power up the old stone. So yeah, that's the main mission that's being initiated by Caligos and by Sindragosa. One, protect the people, make sure that infrastructure belonging to the Blue Dragonflight is secured. Two, reactivate the magical ley lines that crisscross into the Azure span, and also 3, push back the proto-dragons out of the Azure span. So essentially that's what the mission is all about, and Artraxius is now heading out with one of those missions. I'm not entirely sure which one we're going to be focusing on today with AzerothDan, but yeah, let's see what happens in part 15. 3, 2, 1, go.
G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? We're back in the Dragonflight World of Warcraft on the Human Paladin as we continue our campaign series.
Hey Artraxius.
Back to
Hey AzerothDan.
To report in, speak with Noriko, the all-remembering, with encampment on us.
The Kirin Tor welcomes you.
The Tuskarr? There are a number of Tuskarr merchants and travelers who pass through here. Water ordained signet.
We'll speak soon.
Let's get that right on. Whoops, that's a ring, of course. And I knew that. I knew it was a ring all along, okay?
I'm sure.
Ask the locals.
Your eyes and your wits sharp out there.
Caligos is wise to seek the Tuskarr's counsel. They have generations of experience with this land. Many are resting here on their way to the various camps across the span. Ask around. One of them must know about the local ley lines.
If you be careful.
Local ley lines. Okay. Local ley lines. And that's the magical ley lines. Right.
The Tuskarr will talk your ears off if you let them.
Okay.
People are having fun in the Azure span.
Don't let them
The
talk your
Kirin
ears
Tor
off,
are
but
not,
hopefully they got a little bit of information.
are not here
for
to
us.
work, they're here to play with the Tuskarr.
Oh, your wares may be better than mine.
Choric unit, the Whalebringer. Been too long on land. Do you have any ley lines in the area, or do you know of any?
Mean what now? Lake lines? You mean rivers? What nonsense are you on about?
Lake lines? That's what
He
I'm
doesn't
about.
know, he doesn't know.
Good old lake lines.
Where have you come from?
I don't remember the ice of the mountains reaching so far west. I wonder if it spread south all the way to Imbu. I'm looking for pockets of concentrated magic in the Azure span.
There's magic in the land everywhere. It's in every rock, plant, animal. Why, the legend of Foxwell's Fortos goes, there once was...
Right. Before she trails off into her monologue that lasts 3 hours and we find out, no. She...
AzerothDan, how can you be like that, man? No, let's listen. Let's listen to the entire story and then you can leave.
Doesn't.
Stranger?
I'm looking for crystals, purple crystals in caves.
Oh, the glee!
Sorry, the power just went out of the light here. Okay, let's continue.
Coves! Yes, they're everywhere. We try not to disturb them. Chieftain Panoliak knows more about that kind of thing.
Panoliak?
passed, remember? Brene's chieftain now.
Ah, that's right. She was here with the funeral caravan not long ago. You just missed her.
Brenna is your best bet.
Come back for soup.
Catch the caravan? You should catch up with Brenna. The caravan passed through no more than a few hours ago. They were collecting our late chieftain's most prized possessions for a funeral to honor him. Given that the caravan was heavily burdened, she can't be far ahead.
With that dragon, you'll catch up with them in no time.
Thank you very
True.
much.
You will catch up with them.
Let's go and find him. Just zoom across his path. I imagine we'll catch up to him in no time.
Man, this looks so fun though. I like the grass here. It's different. You know, it's like a yellow and reddish color grass. Huh. What is it? Like, why is it like this? Is it because of the ash? Or, I don't know, the soil? It's magical? Maybe there's ley lines here. Because really, it's different. Orangish color or yellowish color grass with reddish, color too.
Here we go.
Hang in there, Hanu. You're no good to Noruk dead.
Norok.
What happened here?
Brenna,
Well now, you're certainly different.
busy at...
Hold on. Let me just write down the name of the clan. Tuskarr. Chief Brenna. Okay.
the moment. You must be Brenna.
Let's swap stories. This is no time to chat. Our caravan was ambushed by gnolls. They took half my people, and many left are seriously wounded. We can talk once my brothers and sisters are safe.
Gnolls are those hyena people, right? Okay, hyena. Or are they werewolves? No. They're not like the Worgen, sorry. They're definitely hyenas. Okay.
Can't actually heal them. The Gnolls were ruthless in their assault. They hit us hard and fast and took everything that wasn't nailed down.
I'm glad we met, friend.
No more waiting. I must save Norok.
Hanu,
Where are
wait.
you going?
Please, stranger. I'd appreciate any help you can offer us.
You got it. Those aren't for chewing. I found one of Panoliak's funerary offerings, mishandled and discarded by these shade-porn gnolls. It has bite marks all over it. This offering, and others like it, are needed for the memorial ceremony for the recently deceased Tuskarr chieftain. It's a travesty that something so sacred should be employed as a chew toy. Please, keep an eye out for more offerings.
Good voice acting, AzerothDan.
Next time, I'll bring soup. Your help is greatly appreciated.
Howling in the Big Tree Hills, the gnolls that attacked our caravan were led by 3 lieutenants. Durgan was flanked by a dozen hyenas. cackled maniacally each time we tried to pursue him and fell for one of his steel-jawed traps. Bakara Bakra taunted us mercilessly. To have a hope in recovering what was stolen, they must be slain. Maniacally snapped the traps. The hills ahead are littered with insidious blade-jaw traps. With a keen eye, you should be able to locate them. Very carefully spring the traps using this old Tuskarr trick, a long stick. Note that while stepping on them is another way to set the traps off. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah,
Once
me
enough
neither.
have been removed, you'll find Hanu. Elder Poa and I will catch up when we can.
Be on your guard. There's nothing so cunning and cruel as a shade-paw gnoll.
Got it.
I'm worried about that Tuskarr who went on
trolls
ahead
here.
alone. I think he's going to die.
Of course,
Or be captured.
Elder.
Oh, this guy. Got you, he says. Is that what you think? Where's my stick? Where's my long stick?
You know, these gnolls with crossbows, they at a disadvantage here, because Artraxius is heading directly straight towards them with his weapon, and it's a close quarter combat. You know, and here is this gnoll trying to reload his crossbow and, you know, taking aim and shooting, and then he has to take another bolt arrow, put it in, and then fire. So yeah, really, they're at a disadvantage here against Artraxius. They need people with swords or shields or battle axes or something like that to fight against Artraxius. These guys, no, they're just not cutting it.
It's so much better getting like a group together than fighting one-on-one. Unfortunately, some of these are rangers,
So
but
many.
this works.
Hunter is hunted, not enough. Victory
Another trap?
ours. Okay.
Possible funerary offerings.
Man, these animal traps are like mine bombs, you know. One false step, one wrong step, and your leg is gone. So yeah, this thing is dangerous. This should not be used at all in capturing animals. It was really painful. I mean, imagine those jaws clamping on your ankle and the pain you'll be feeling. Oh god. Look at all those gnolls, all of them died in one spot right there. And all this glittery, I don't know what this animation is for. Maybe just to say that they have inventory, they have content on them that you can take away from their bodies. Yeah, probably that's why they're glittering like that. But it looks like, I don't know, like it's magic or something.
4 of 8. Now, one of the boss enemies are over here. Looks like somebody just came through this way. Let's go back over the top. See if we can find this one.
Just one suffer. Now you suffer.
Bakra the bully.
Never. Wait, why does Artraxius have another health bar and what is it? Magic bar and an icon of himself? Because I see the main one there, but now there's a smaller one as well. I wonder what's that for.
Bakra down. Respawn, yep.
Race hyenas!
I don't know what the range is of that.
That is
That
impressive.
hideous cackle.
That is
Because it
impressive.
wasn't that far away, it didn't seem to affect me that time.
What is it trying to say? Need more hyenas? What do you mean? To eat? Or to use on the battlefield? What are you trying to say? Oh well, I guess we'll never know now. You're dead.
It's a lot of gurgling. That's a lot of gurgling, okay.
You know, there is one thing I don't get. The dragons, the Dragonflights, they have impressive infrastructure, you know, in terms of the buildings that they've constructed on the Dragon Isles. Even their capital city, really made out of brick and mortar, if I can say that. But then when it comes to the Tuskarr, when it comes to the Gnolls and the Maruk clans, they're very nomadic, if I can say that. They are hunter-gatherer people. They are people who are always on the move, you know, with caravans, or they're living in the forests like the Gnolls here. But there's no infrastructure. There are no buildings. There is no road network or anything of the sort. It's only the dragons who have built these large infrastructure builds, you know, for their libraries or for whatever else they need, or even a place to congregate as the Dragonflights, and that's their capital city. You know, they're the only ones who've actually built something in the Dragon Isles, while everybody else here have lived as they've lived since the very beginning. You know, being hunter-gatherers, being nomadic people, going through the Dragon Isles with caravans, you know, just going wherever the seasons are going to be appropriate for them to continue to have a subsistence lifestyle of living off the land instead of working the land to work for you. Essentially what I'm saying is that there's no farms, there's no irrigation, there's no form of civilization that they have built. It's mainly just people, you know, living off the land and not really having any form of city or town. Yeah, I think the Maruk clans had something close to it with the Krawl, but really there isn't anything that you can say that this is the city that belongs to the Gnolls. This is the city that belongs to the Tuskarr. This is the city that belongs to the Maruk clans. So yeah, I wonder why is that? Because it's been a very long time. These guys have been here for a very, very long time. Years, 10,000 years if I'm not mistaken. So yeah.
Last one over here.
Trip you! Trap you!
And these crossbow gnolls can't be so close to Artraxius. You know, they should be shooting from a distance.
Also at the
With their
moment, I
crossbows.
believe we got, here we go, reputation gains from world quests, 50%, extra 50%, so you're looking to make a bit of headway in your reputations. I'd imagine that applies to all this as well.
Watch your step.
Which will be good.
What does that even mean?
Because apparently I've got to get my faction rep to certain levels before I can unlock future parts of the expansion. Well, no, I don't know if we call it the expansion, but the storyline. All the offerings gathered. Okay, good. We can fly over. Hand the quest in. Hanu.
Tuskarr.
Hanu is panting heavily, having exerted herself. She's clearly injured again.
Watch yourself.
Hanu leans forward and gazes into your pack hopefully.
See you soon.
Hanu's nose crinkles. Oh, slathered in slobber. They will have to suffice for the chieftain's memorial.
So long. I got this.
Good, you did what I could not. But there is another Gnoll leading the Shadepaw, more terrifying than the three you encountered.
So long.
Well done. It will be safer for Brenna to make her way here.
Brenna, you came.
I see you've been busy.
Norak and the others. Karkpaw is in there, and all these sickly gnolls.
Slow down, Hanu.
Tell me everything.
You know, I kind of find it difficult to imagine a Tuskarr fighting a Gnoll and, you know, killing them. You know, I just find it so weird because when I see Tuskarr, they're so cute, they're so cuddly, you know, lovable creatures. And I just can't imagine them with spears and swords and destructive magic and using it against their enemies. It just, you know, they look very peaceful, you know, passive people. And to hear, you know, one Tuskarr here fighting against all of these gnolls here and killing one of them, really, it's different. It's different from how I'm imagining a Tuskarr to be like in my mind. Yeah. They're cute.
No way out. I've tracked the captured Tuskarr, including my husband Noruk, to this cave. Noruk doesn't always look out for his own hide, so that responsibility falls to me. But I'm not too proud to ask for help. Please rescue them. Supplies? There was no sign of our stolen hunting supplies in the Big Tree Hills. They must be in that cave. Keep an eye out for the supply containers and be prepared for anything. I would not trust the gnolls to leave their goods unprotected. We must learn more about these gnolls and what they're plotting.
Until next we meet.
Ill gnolls with ill intent. I'm catching a strange scent on the wind. Something here isn't right. Hanu described the gnolls in this cave as strange and sickly. We should learn more about what is causing this. Don't let your guard down. Despite their sickly appearance, expect them to be just as devious and dangerous.
Maybe this has got something to do with the ley lines.
Leader
Maybe.
of the Shadepaw Pack. Gargor is the true leader of the gnolls in this part of the forest. We've had unpleasant encounters with him in the past. This time was different. He carried a strange totem that seemed to twist his very essence. Karg must be stopped, and this totem recovered. I fear the Gnolls are meddling in something darker than we can imagine.
I will go with you.
No, Hanu. I will not lose you to Kargpaw. Our newfound friend is quite skilled. Trust in them.
It's true, and now I'm buffed up with Shadowlands buffs, so I'm ready to go. Double ready. Hunting game calls.
Guys are no match for Artraxius. No match for this pilot.
Supplies!
Wow. A Gnoll that can use cloaking technology here. Or cloaking skills. Like a shadow.
Do you reckon Captain America did any of this
A
before?
rogue, I mean. Sorry, not shadow. Rogue.
Bit of kiting around, throwing his shield. They need to do that in the next Captain America movie. The old kite shield throw.
You know, I don't really watch superhero movies anymore. I used to, but after Endgame, I just stopped watching the Marvel superhero movies. Also the DC superhero movies after the Justice League, the Snyder Cut extended video or movie of it. I just stopped watching superhero movies. Like, they just don't have that thing anymore. Or maybe I'm just older now and I don't really value superheroes, men and women in these attire and, you know, saving the world. Yeah, I just I don't find it interesting anymore. So yeah, to hear AzerothDan talking about it here, it's cringe for me. But if AzerothDan still likes superheroes, that's up to him. Yeah, that's definitely up to him. But for me, nah. No match.
You saw right through my vein death. I learned it by studying the local war quiz.
You're feigning death?
I'll make my escape like a slippery ottock. My eternal thanks for the timely rescue.
I thought you were dead, man. But you were faking it this whole time. Wow.
You're right, buddy. Feigning death the whole time.
Do Gnolls have magic users? Do they have like warlocks or wizards of some sort? Because I see some sort of lightning effect. Well, it was here, but then it disappeared. Huh.
Another Tuskarr rescued.
Wait, which one is Hanu's brother? I don't think
That makes 3.
I've seen the brother yet.
Tools over here, and a totem over there.
your deaths, hyenas. Can't feel death.
Hardcore.
Big Gnoll.
Or paladin over here.
Almost there. Almost there.
Will spread everywhere.
A super Gnoll there.
I wonder, are the Gnolls in
out of the cave
alliance with the primalists, proto dragons?
Let's
I'm
hand
just
these
wondering
in.
about that. Whether they're working together.
I'd hate
as well
for
in
Tuskarr
the
to
Azure
go
span.
hungry.
Now, you be careful out there.
Elder Poa looks approvingly at the supplies you've recovered. The Tuskarr will hunt again.
See you soon.
Ada wrinkles her cheeks and shoots a tusky grin at Noruk. I'm beyond relieved that Noruk made it out alive. We will mourn those we lost once we return to Tuskarr.
Your help is greatly appreciated.
We have never seen rot take on a form like this. This is troubling.
Until next we meet.
Did you recover Cogpol's totem?
Let's swap stories again soon.
Brenna recoils in disgust as she accepts the totem. Cogpol was always violent, but he was also a coward. He and his band never attacked us if we traveled in large numbers. Something has changed, and this totem is behind it. One hand. Oh, we got a 292. That's a nice little upgrade for us. Got a two-hander over here. That's right. Let's go with the one-hander. We've been doing a fair bit of protection
Next time,
paladining,
I'll
and
bring
it's
soup.
gone epic as well. Even better. Brenna turns Cogpol's totem over and over in her thick hands. Cogpol is a pawn. He isn't the source of this rot. We must find it before the decay spreads further. The closest Tuskarr presence from here is a trading post, just across the bridge on the way to Tuskarr. We should check in with them, and quickly.
Let's be off. We will do what we can to aid you once we uncover the source of this rot.
Okay.
Off to the trading
No
post.
sudden aggression. I fear for the inhabitants of the trading outpost.
Norak, get out of your head and get a move on.
Yes, yes, coming.
Scary. Very
Come
scary.
on, punk, get moving. Time for you to start talking to yourself. Theorizing.
Hanu doesn't play around.
Oh, all the way over here.
I hate being right all the time.
I hate how insufferable you are. All the time.
Shh, loves. Both of you.
As I feared, they were attacked as well.
Your help is greatly appreciated.
Another ambush, a tragedy, and potentially the first of many more. Find out what Aquian knows, then examine anyone who fell in the attack. I have my hunches about what happened here. Let's see if the clues support my theory. Meanwhile, I'll try to reassure my rattled friends.
Tell my friend what you told me.
If you insist. Ah, a new catch.
Akyun gazes upon you with weary eyes. For your own safety, please don't stand too close. I am injured and unwell.
Yeah, I can see you're green in color. What's going on? Is it poison? Corruption of some sort?
Can you tell me what happened?
It's good. They came without warning. Foul, fetid gnolls. The only thing they took was my friends' lives. I'll be dead soon. Like the others. You are not dying.
He's right. You'll pull through, Akyun. We'll escort you to safety.
Are you a friend?
I could probably do a cleanse toxins and you'd be
Be
fine.
careful. It's dangerous out there.
But it won't allow me to do such things.
Guess it didn't work.
Okay. Look for some bodies. A Tuskarr fisherman. Claw marks crisscross all along this Tuskar's back. She was clearly killed while fleeing. Oddly, the fresh wounds have already begun to fester. Inspect the corpse further. Whoa! Oozing decay.
What is going on around here? And what are the gnolls dealing with here? What are they messing with?
I don't seem to be too bothered by it.
And it's green in color. I'm assuming it has to do something with foul magic. Just because it's green and is dealing with undead. Or not undead, but dealing with, death, essentially. So I'm thinking maybe it's foul magic, or it's something that has to do with the corruption of the ley lines, the magical ley lines, and yeah, the hyenas are experimenting with this magic. Yeah.
Gnolls would normally retrieve their prey, or at least their belongings, but they have just left this Tuskarr and his things. Inspect further.
Yeah, they don't want
More of
to eat
these
something that's
oozlings
decaying
or
like
oozings.
this.
Another ambush.
Wait, what's this aura around Artraxius? I don't think I've actually seen it. Or if I have, I haven't really focused on it. Yeah. What is it? This brownish aura.
There are wicked daggers embedded in this corpse. The blades are clearly of gnoll design, but you saw no such weapons with the sheathed paw gnolls. More oozings yet again. The hide of this foul gnoll is reminiscent of Kargpaw, but even more fetid. Its fur is missing in patches, and what remains is matted with oozing pus. Inspect further. This is truly a tragedy, but at least we can follow the clues. We are getting closer to the source of this rot.
Until next we meet.
The source of these attacks must be the Brackenhide. We've fought with the Brackenhide gnolls for generations, but until now they've been nothing more than a nuisance.
Wait, let me just write down their names here. Brackenhide. Alright. Gnolls. Hyena. Okay.
We have no choice but to take urgent action against the gnolls. Their foul decay will destroy the span, including whatever you're searching for. Meet us outside Brackenhide. We will need all the help we can get.
I'm glad Noruk and I will find a safe location near Brackenhide. Hanu, please guard the caravan the rest of the way to Iskara.
You need my protection more.
No, your children do. All of Iskara does if we are unable to contain this decay. Go home and get yourself a bowl of soup. Rest.
Give the children my love, Hanu.
Fine. Be safe.
Right, and we're going over here.
She is taking charge out here. She's
But
not taking
before we
no
get there,
for an
folks, I'm
answer.
going to leave the episode
You
here
do
for
as she
today.
commands.
If you're enjoying the series, do me a favor, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.
Okay guys, that is it with Ask the Locals Dragonflight playthrough part 15. Let's play World of Warcraft, made on the AzerothDan YouTube channel. Yeah, we have now begun missions concerning or centered around the Tuskarr, and the Tuskarrs, you know, tussle with the Gnolls, especially one particular clan of Gnolls called the Brackenhide Gnolls. And they are experimenting with some sort of magic, not entirely sure what exactly. It's a corruptive magic, and this corruption is infecting the land. It's also infecting other living beings, and you know, these decay stuff starts flowing out of dead bodies and attacks people like Artraxius, or should I say it attacks the living. So yeah, a lot of decaying ooze, and you know, people who have been infected with the corruption are either dead or dying, and I'm just wondering, what is the Brackenhide clan doing exactly? What type of magic are they experimenting with, and is this somehow related with the proto dragons? I'm wondering about that. Maybe not. Maybe this is just their own initiative and it has got nothing to do with the primalists. Nothing to do with Razagath, because Razagath, she's focused purely on the dragon aspects and the Dragonflights, not with the other you know, beings that live on the Dragon Isles. So yeah, this is an initiative that is, you know, created by the Gnolls themselves, and I'm just wondering, like, is this somehow related to also the power of the ley lines, the magic of the ley lines, or is this just something else? I did, you know, say that maybe this is related to found magic because it's green, because that's how I associate anything with the color green in World of Warcraft. I already think about found magic. So yeah, it might be found magic, you know, having a return in the Dragon Isles, or it's something else. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, you know, we're out here in the forests of the Asure span, and I did, you know, discuss about, you know, why aren't there any cities belonging to the Tuskarr, or cities or settlements belonging to the Gnolls. You know, they do have encampments. They have camps where they live amongst each other and eat and protect and fight against other enemies, but they don't have like towns or cities. And I find that very weird, because it's been 10,000 years and they've been living the same way for 10,000 years. Yeah, it's odd. And yet the dragons have cities. The dragons have these big buildings, but these guys don't have anything. Yeah. Anyways, that is it. That is it for today, guys. Remember, if you want to check out the original video as well as AzerothDan's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be updated with my latest videos, and I'll see you guys hopefully next week Monday. Okay? Bye-bye.